Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 8th grade concept of volume. This is standard 8.7a in the great state of Texas, and we're using item number 14 of the 2023 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. Alright, so we have this strange shape here. We need to find the volume, but we also need to keep in mind that this is a composite figure. Right, so let's break this down into the two smaller figures that we see here. So first, let's deal with the cylinder. Right, I'm seeing the cylinder right here. We're going to deal with that cylinder first. Okay, so let's take a look at our reference materials. Right, volume of a cylinder, prism cylinder, volume equals base times height. Okay, so we can do that. So we will say just the cylinder, going to deal with that first. Volume equals base times height. All right, and so let's see, the height is going to be 7. All right, so that's going to equals base times 7. Now the trick here is the base, right? What's the area of the base? Well, the base is going to equal, that's the area of a circle, right? That's pi r squared. So we could get back into our reference material. We can find the area of a circle is that pi r squared. So that base really just means the area of the base. So we have to do pi r squared. So put all that together, right? And we're going to see, I'm going to substitute that in right there. That's going to equal pi r squared and then times 7. Okay, so let's use our calculator for that. I'm going to open that up. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that, kind of looks a little bit strange right there, right? Let's rewrite this as 7. All right, use the commutative property, move that up front. Pi, what's my radius? They give it to you as 3, right? And then 3 squared, which is 9, but we'll just kind of leave it as that 3 squared. Okay, so let's see what that is. So 7 times my pi, right? And so we're going to, in order to get the pi, what we need to do is we need that second, hit that little caret button right there. It's going to be above the division sign, okay? And then you can either do 3 squared, I'm just going to go and do 9. So really it's 63 times pi, okay? So that volume is going to equal 197.920. We'll just call it like that. Now we need to find the volume of this top section. Okay, so this is, look, it's a half a sphere. Okay, half a sphere. It's like a dome lid, like if you get a Slurpee or something like that. So let's see what we do for a sphere here. So the volume of a sphere, move it down to the bottom, it's going to be 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay, so it's, for this one, volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Now here's the thing, that's not a full sphere, that's half a sphere. So I need to take that and I need to cut it in half. Or, hopefully we know by reciprocals, right? Dividing by 2 is the same as multiplying by 1/2. So I can say, you know what, volume is going to equal 1/2 times 4/3 pi r cubed. So that's going to end up being, if we multiply those together, 4/6, which really, that simplifies down to 2/3. Half of 4/3 is 2/3. That makes sense. Pi, my r is going to be 3 cubed. Okay, so let's get our calculator out for that. Once we've figured out what all that means, I'm going to say 2/3, put that in parentheses there. And then we've got the pi, and then I am going to go ahead and put the 3, right, and then we will go ahead and move that up to the 3rd power. Okay, it's 27, but we've got that, we got that, so that's that 56, right, so that's the 56.54866. Let's go ahead and add in our 197.920. What are we going to get? We're going to get 254.468. That rounds to 254.47. Answer C.